inductee is an incredible baseball player and civil rights pioneer, the Reverend Bill Greason, celebrating the 65th anniversary of breaking Oklahoma's pro sports color barrier this year. Greason's inductee sponsors are the law firm of Crow & Dunlevy, Perry Publishing and Broadcasting, and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Here's Bill Greason on videotape.
Bill Greason was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and served in the United States Marine Corps in the 66th Supply Platoon, an all-African-American unit in the Pacific Theater in World War II. He took part in the Battle of Iwo Jima. After the war, Greason played professional baseball in the Negro Leagues for the Nashville Black Balls, Asheville Blues, and Birmingham Black Barons, where he was a teammate of Willie Mays. In 1952, Greason broke the Oklahoma City baseball color barrier and became the first African-American member of the Oklahoma City Indians of the AA Texas League. Known as Oklahoma City's Jackie Robinson, Greason won 9 of his 10 decisions and posted a 2.14 earned run average in 1952. After another successful year in Oklahoma City, in 1953, Greason was acquired by Major League Baseball's St. Louis Cardinals, where he became the team's second African-American player and first African-American pitcher. Greason appeared in 3 games for the 54 Cardinals, 2 as a starting pitcher and 1 in relief. In this final Major League game, he pitched a scoreless inning in relief against the New York Giants. He spent the remainder of his professional baseball career in the upper levels of the minor leagues in the Cardinal farm system, retiring after the 1959 campaign. After baseball, Greason studied for the ministry at Birmingham Baptist Bible College and Samford University. He became a member of the 16th Street Baptist Church and a pastor of Bethel Baptist Church of Birmingham, Alabama. In 2011, Greason was presented with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the annual Alabama Black Achievement Awards Gala. We are honored to induct William Henry Bill Greason into the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame.
The Reverend will be presented into the Hall of Fame by columnist Barry Trammell. Barry. Welcome.
11 or 12 years ago, I discovered a fact that I did not know. It was the Oklahoma baseball color line had been broken by a man named Bill Greason. And I made a couple of calls and discovered that Bill Greason was alive and well, living in Birmingham, Alabama. Not too long after that, OSU played a football game down in Troy, Alabama. And I was on my way to Birmingham, and I called the number I had for Bill Greason and asked him if I could stop by and visit. He said, sure. I'm pastoring a church, the Bethel Baptist Church. Come by and see me there. And I walked into his office hoping to get some old baseball stories. Instead, I walked into an American treasure. I don't know what Jimmy Humphreys, what kind of investigation he did in 1952 when he decided to sign Bill Greason to a baseball contract. I don't think he put the time and effort into it that Branch Rickey put into signing Jackie Robinson with the Brooklyn Dodgers. But he got the same result. He got a man of character. He got a man of great spirit. He got a man of great humor and a man of great charm. Before Clara Luber and her brave students staged the sit-in at Cat's Drugstore, before Chester Pittman broke the color line of OSU football in 1958, before Prentice Scott broke the OU football color line in 1957, before Capitol Hill and Douglas staged their historic integrated football game in 1955, Bill Greason broke the color line in Oklahoma baseball in 1952. And from all the sources then, and anybody that knows him now, he broke it with class and dignity and an endearing charm. Bill Greason made a major impact in Oklahoma City. But Oklahoma City didn't really make a major impact on Bill Greason. We were just a blip on his remarkable life. Before he ever got here, he fought in the Battle of Iwo Jima. And he played Negro League baseball. And he was back in the Korean War, although he didn't have to fight this time. One of his commanders discovered his baseball ability and said, "You're on my base, my base baseball team." So he got out of the fight because of his great right arm. After Oklahoma City, he played for the Southern cultured St. Louis Cardinals, which was no easy task. After baseball, he was a member of the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham. In the morning, the bomb went off, killed 4 girls. In 1969, he became the pastor of the Bethel Baptist Church. He's still the pastor, and he can still deliver a sermon. If you don't believe it, you should have been at St. John Missionary Baptist up on North Kelly yesterday morning. He's 92 years old, and he's got the wisdom of a 92-year-old. But he's got the looks of a 72-year-old. He's got the health of a 52-year-old. And he's got the spirit of somebody who is ageless and timeless. He did us a great service 65 years ago. Helped us move down the road to what we ought to be. He's done a great service by coming back into our lives. And he's here tonight. It's my honor to present for induction into the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame, the Reverend Bill Greason.
Well, how can I say thanks for all the good things God has done for me? Boy, if I had this crowd Sunday in Bethel, we'd have a time. It's just good to be here. I'm so grateful to all who have made it possible for me to come and share. I want to thank your loving Mayor for being so kind, Barry Trammell. I have a friend to my right over there who's pursued me for 10 years, Mark House. Mark, stand up. All of my friends ain't black. It's just good to be thought of after so many years. I came here out of the Marine Corps. I had served during the Second World War and was re-enlisted after I came out, thinking there wouldn't be another war. But the Korean War broke out and I had to go back. And because I had played baseball with the Birmingham Black Barons, Willie Mays is my good friend still. My good friend, we commune with each other. My company commander, I had to try to convince him to let me go to Korea because I was angry. Who wanted to go back to a winless war? But he wouldn't allow me to go. He said, he heard I played baseball. And he said, you're going to play on my baseball team. Now get out of here. And he put me in the mess hall for 30 days. That's a disciplinary action that they put on in the Marine Corps. And so I played with Captain June. And one of my teammates was Bob Grimm, who pitched for the New York Yankees. And some scouts saw me and called Mr. Jimmy Humphreys here. And he said, I got a black, colored, Negro fella who played baseball. He's going to get out of service soon. You notice I didn't worry about the color. It has to do with the character. And he invited me to come, and we went up to Guthrie, Oklahoma, I believe it was, somewhere up there, to a prison to pitch against that team. And I did pretty good. So we came back and he signed me to a contract. My contract was $500. And he gave me a couple of thousand for bonus. And after he talked with me about giving it to me, he said, now I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Bill. I'm going to give you $1,000 now. If you stay with us 30 days, I'll give you $500 more. If you stay the rest of the season, I'll give you the last $500. But we got to take tax out of it, so that $1,000 amount of about $800. But I was not interested so much in the money. I just wanted to play professional baseball. I had a chance to play with the Oklahoma City Indians in 1952, and we came up one game shy of playing in the Dixie World Series, the Dixie Series, which was a Southern League team, I believe, and I didn't mind that. And the next year, I thought I was going to get a raise. I won 9 games, lost 1. My earned run average was 2.14. Gave me the same thing. Gave me another $500. And I'm thankful to a couple of fellas here, Barry and Mark, who had me back out here a few years ago and gave me the other $500, Mr. Humphrey. I said, thank you so much for that. But I'm so grateful to all of you, the Sports Hall of Fame committee, for feeling sorry for me and having me to come back out here. At such a time in my life. I'm 92 years old. Thank God for that. Been pastoring a church. Pastoring a church, the church where I am now, Bethel Baptist Church. I was a member of the 16th Street Baptist Church, and the Sunday that it was bombed, I snuck off to play with a semi-pro team. But that's my home church even now. And whenever I'm on vacation, I go back and they allow me to preach. Boy, this would have been a great congregation. Don't you want to go back to Birmingham? Gotta help us out a bit. But that's my home church, and I've been in Bethel over 47 years. And I'm still breathing by the grace of God. I thank God. I thank God that I'm still upright. Dr. Jemison of the St. John Baptist Church here in Oklahoma City invited me on yesterday to come and share service with them. And I hope I didn't mess up too much. I tried to tell them about a God who loves us in spite of us. And I'm so happy to be with you tonight. Boy, when I get back, I'm going to be somebody. Let me again thank this mayor of yours is a gracious fellow, kind. Where's that other person? Oh, this fellow right here. I want to thank all of you for being so kind to me. putting up with me. This has been a glorious time. And I have about 3 or 4 of our beautiful young ladies who came here to be with us. I believe they're over that table over there. Would you all stand? Let them see you. You can always see you. Well, I've said enough. I guess I'll go back where I was. Thanks to all of you for being so kind to us, and I've enjoyed being here. And I thank you for caring enough for me to select me as an inductee to the Oklahoma